Replay that shit for me.
Yeah.
We can't right now.
Rules of this match.
Bruh.
Fuck you,
Johnny
Johnny.
Impact. I told you they said that shit. Like, fuck. At the beginning of the match, they waited till everything was all quiet. Like, fuck you, Johnny Impact. Bruh, shit. What the fuck?
Okay, so backstory to this. So there's a little something different with today's video. Because we were doing the Slammiversary review, which wasn't even planned because I wasn't going to do it because I didn't watch
Can I
it.
just note how retarded that name sounds?
Slammiversary?
Slammiversary.
Ah, wow, it's a real original name. We've been using it since 2004 there.
That shit still sounds so fucking weird, though.
I was supposed to do a review for it because a bunch of you retards in the last two videos were like, oh, what are you going to say about Impact now? What are you going to say about Impact now after that pay-per-view? What are you going to say? What are you going to say about it? So, I was supposed to do a review, but the fact is, I couldn't do it because I didn't watch the show. I watched the last two matches because I couldn't find a stream because I'm never paying for a TNA pay-per-view in my entire life. That's not happening. But a turn of events happened as of last week. I told this man to go and watch the last two matches of the show because I actually genuinely thought the last two matches were good matches for once. So I told him to watch two matches. He comes to me and he says, I watched the whole pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I said, excuse me?
Yeah, because, okay, look, first I watched just the third part, just that part. But then, like, I was bored one day because we were going to do it, like, the review today. And I was bored one day, so I was just like, fuck, man, it can't be that bad because he be exaggerating shit sometimes.
I don't exaggerate about this.
Okay, but, like, I was calling your bluff.
No.
And I watched it, and I got stage 5 brain cancer.
I don't know. So, I don't know why you watch this. This may upset you a little bit, but people are calling this the greatest TNA pay-per-view ever. Like, that's literally what people are saying. So, obviously, they're watching something that you're not.
Bro, there was not. I just, like, the one thing that kind of just threw me off is that, like, maybe, because I haven't watched wrestling in a long ass time, so I'm new to all these retard names. But this nigga Phoenix. What the fuck? Bruh. I saw, first, I wasn't looking at the screen at first. I heard the name Phoenix. I'm like, oh, okay. So Phoenix, that's kind of like a dope name. I look at the name Phoenix. Nigga, what?
What? It's Phoenix. He's rising for the action.
Bruh, like, you could have asked somebody how to spell that shit.
Why is this
like,
not working?
The fuck? Bruh.
Okay, well, good news for us, while I tried to get this webpage low back up because it's fucking stupid, is that I remember the first match. It was Johnny Impact, Taji Ishimori, Phoenix, and who's the other guy in it? Do you remember? Petey Williams?
Yeah,
Petey Williams.
Petey,
okay,
yeah.
Talk about it. Go.
Wait, what?
Talk about it.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. Talk about it. Say
something. You said that you remembered the first
No, I said
match.
I remember the first match, like, who was in it. I didn't watch it.
Oh, see, okay, this one, oh my god, I don't even know what to even say about this shit. Like, at first it was good. At first it was good. They were like, okay, throwing punches, throwing throws, all that shit. But then there comes times where, like, you can blatantly see that shit fake as fuck.
I can only assume this was a flippy-do spectacle. Like, that's what I assume. I assume everyone did a flippy-do.
Some shit like that. And there were parts where, like, they would go to, like, punch or kick them, and you could see their hand not touch them, like, at all. And they'll be like, oh gosh, oh, my body. Like, no. I can't. Bruh, I cannot, bruh.
Well, they gave
I don't know how you do this.
This guy gave this match 4 stars, so it must have been a classic. Do you disagree with that rating?
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you, I already knew this match sucked because there's no story for it. I watch Impact every week. There was no reason for this happening other than Don Callis saying, oh, well, we're going to have 4 of the greatest superstars in the world wrestle.
Wait,
You going to play it again?
Wait, hold up.
The news broke at our official Slammiversary press conference last month.
Wait
and he
for
said
it.
that he
By the way,
can't
how
have
old are you? I'll pay for you
Slammiversary
press
without the mayor of Slamtown.
I'm asleep.
That makes sense to me. Rules of this match.
Fuck you, Johnny! This should be my ringtone. I'm gonna get that just to be my fucking ringtone, so whatever the phone ringtone will say. Fuck you, Johnny!
I'm asleep. But, like... This man, he scoots so close. Like, okay, they're all in little square shit scooting like close to each other. What's the dumb shit? This man scoots over to someone. They're like this far apart. He could have easily clocked him in the face, but he's like, oh, nah, let me go back. Like, what the fuck? Oh my.
Tessa Blanchard fought Allie. This match was given 3 stars. Would you like to disagree?
Tessa, the fucking tranny. Look, usually he's the one that calls like bitches, like, well, sorry that if I call y'all bitches, but like girls trannies because they looking manly. But this girl Tessa, that's a nigga. That's a nigga.
How dare you talk about Tully Blanchard's daughter like that?
Bruh, Tessa looking like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. What the fuck? He's like, pull the lever, looking ass. What the fuck? No, nigga.
So,
that's a whole man. That jaw is way too strong. The fuck? Nigga, I can see obtuse angles and shit on her jaw, nigga. That shit was way too fucking thick.
Blanchard defeated Allie. I'm sure it's very personal. House of Hardcore match. Eddie Edwards defeated Tommy Dreamer. This was given 2 and 3/4 quarter stars. I can only assume kendo sticks were involved.
Okay, yeah. But it wasn't that bad, actually. That one wasn't that
It wasn't.
bad.
Did we find out if Tommy Dreamer was sleeping with Eddie Edwards' wife or not?
No.
Because then I don't care.
No, they didn't find out.
That's literally...
But they made up.
They fucking told me for weeks now.
No. These niggas had this old, like, stupid-ass knighting ritual or some shit. Like, Tommy with his stick, he like, talks to him, and then he hands him the stick. Like,
great.
a passing down. I'm like...
In theory, on a TNA pay-per-view, Tommy Dreamer gave Eddie Edwards his stick.
Basically, yeah.
Wow, great. Great television.
Yeah, and man just walks out limping and shit.
Great. I don't care. You cannot do this to me. For weeks, you have been playing up the fact of, oh, Tommy Dreamer, he must be cheating with Eddie Edwards' wife. And then you don't tell me whether or not he is. Shouldn't that have been the basis of this storyline? Shouldn't the basis have been Eddie Edwards walked in and Tommy Dreamer was banging his wife? And then Eddie Edwards went psycho insane and wanted to kick the shit out of him? No, instead, Eddie Edwards fought a jobber for 2 months and now he's psycho. Great. I don't care. Brian Cage defeated Matt Sydal to become the X Division champion because Brian Cage is a cruiserweight.
Wait, is Brian Cage that big?
He's
nigga?
the big ass Swoverine.
Oh, that shit was funny. How that nigga kept throwing that bitch.
He's just throwing around, I'm guessing, the whole match. Is that what happened?
No, not the whole match.
Well, it went on for 10 minutes, so I assume not.
Well, were there moments when like that nigga was just straight just throwing that nigga, just showing how strong that like he is, and I'm just like, God
My
damn.
problem with Brian Cage is they had him debut, and he beat Lashley twice. He beat Lashley 2 times in a row to prove, oh, he's the dominant one now. Then he goes on, he just fights random jobbers. Now he's in the X Division, which is the cruiserweight division for TNA. And it's like, why? Why is he in the cruiserweight division? He's fucking jacked. He beat Lashley twice. Why is he not world champion by now?
That nigga is fucking swole.
The weight divisions in TNA are so backwards because you have Brian Cage, the big athletic swole guy who's the X Division champion, and meanwhile Austin Aries, this little small midget wannabe, is the world champion.
Nah, freaking what's the name? Yeah, Cage. He's like the white version of that nigga Moose, bruh.
Yeah, he is.
Like just big ass.
And he's
nigga.
more jacked too. That's the scary thing.
For real. Like bruh, he got mountains on his shoulders. Mm-hmm. Like the fuck.
He should be world champion by now.
Like his neck. Like nigga, what? Ain't no way you breaking that.
Su Yung defeated Madison Rayne.
He don't need neck pillows. He just go like nigga, what?
Oh, this match only went on for 6 minutes. That must not have been that bad. Su Yung and Madison Rayne.
Oh, that weird bitch.
It was rated as 2 stars, so it must have been the worst match on the whole card.
Bro, that shit was... Bro, I didn't even know how Su Yung is a champion. Her fighting style is so whack.
All she does is kicks, right? Is that what she does?
Basically.
Yeah.
But they're whack still. Like, what the fuck?
Like,
and she put her ass in a casket, bro.
Yeah, because that's her gimmick. You haven't... Dude, didn't I talk about this before?
You might have talked about it, but I never really knew
She puts people in caskets, and that results in killing them. So, like, Rosemary is dead right now. Madison Rayne is now dead. Allie was supposedly dead, but Allie somehow came back. I guess her bunny power was too strong. Yeah, so Su Yung, she just kills people. And then they talk about it on the show like it's casual. Like, they're like, oh, Su Yung, remember she killed Rosemary.
And then the LAX versus what?
Oh, the 51-50 street fight? You know, I watched the last video we did, the Bound for Glory video, a couple of days ago. And I was thinking about the 51-50 street fight, because I remember they did one. Now, remember the 51-50 street fight from Bound for Glory? The rules were all of LAX can get involved.
Yeah.
That was the rules. I didn't remember that because that was such a dumbass rule because it was a street fight anyway. So technically anything could happen regardless. So why did you need rules to establish all of LAX can get involved? Especially when you had OVE and they brought in Sami Callihan, who didn't even work for the company at the time, and he just interfered anyway.
Freaking dumb looking bitch.
Yeah, we'll get to
with
it.
Fucking like what the hair that goes straight to the back. Look, what the fuck are these niggas, bro?
So
some niggas was wildin', bro.
So this was a regular.
These niggas was hitting like niggas in the head with freaking like railroad spikes and shit.
I guess a 51.
Shanking niggas.
I guess a 51.
What the fuck is that, bro?
I guess a 51-50 street fight doesn't fucking have a reason for happening anymore. They just want a cool name.
What's that other wrestling shit where they be like basically killing niggas?
CCW?
That shit. What the fuck was that? But like, I can tell all that blood was fake. Like, nah, nigga.
How did them 51...
I know CCW, that shit, bro. You see the blood squirting when they like are bleeding and shit. This shit looking like strawberry syrup, nigga. No, nigga.
How did the 51-50 street fight go? Do you remember it at all?
It was. Well, how many stars did it give it? It wasn't
4.5 stars apparently. Must have been great.
Oh
to
nah,
watch.
it wasn't. Nah. I give it if I was being generous, I give it a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was alright.
I heard the OG stole the belts even though they lost the match. Which, by the way, you just debuted the OGs and they've already lost. Way to go! I'm so proud of you people. Pentagon.
Okay. Here's another thing. The transitions. Oh my fucking.
Well, I don't know what they did. What did they do? Are you talking?
When they were like when they add story in it, like they're acting like they're sitting at some like not a warehouse, but like at a house.
Oh, you talking about the video packages? For the match?
And they got like beers and shit, and they're like talking.
That's their clubhouse. So that's why I make. Fun
I'm
of
like,
them
why are they talking about like they're in some gang or some shit? And they gotta fight for their streets.
What did you
think? What?
What did you think I meant when I talk on the camera and I'm like, yo, we get a clit and the clit and the clit? Why do you think I say that? Because that's how they
like these niggas.
They're dumb as fuck.
Are so retarded.
This warehouse shit is not
They got
cool.
like drinks and shit. They got straight up bottles that are not even open that you buy from like CVS and shit. Whack ass alcohol, not even hard shit. Like, what the fuck is that, bruh?
Yo, Kenny.
Well, there probably were some hard shit, but I didn't see any. But like, all that shit was whack. Like, nah.
Yo, K-Dog, where the girls at? Where the strippers at, K-Dog? Yo, man, we gotta get that money. We gotta get the money on the belts, man. We need to be hitting it like quicker than a hit in a smoothie.
Nah.
Pentagon Jr. defeated Sami Callihan. This is where I started watching. This match was brutal, to say the least. It equal to their feud whatsoever, because this match was hair versus mask for no reason. So they just decided to all out fight each other for no reason. And it was okay. I found it to be a good match. I think it's
this
very
man
overrated.
was spitting and crying in the match, bro. Like, he had no, like, this wasn't fake spit at all.
Yeah, no.
Because you could see, like it looked like he was a little sick, because there was, like, green
disgusting.
and, like, brown come out his nose and, like, his mouth, and thick-ass rope, like, strands. Nah, nigga. Nah.
I have two things to say about this. First of all, someone took Sami Callihan's hair from the pay-per-view and put it on eBay and sold it for $60, and someone actually bought it. You're disgusting, whoever you are.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes, and
no way.
2, Pentagon Jr. won, which, what does that mean, kids? That means Sami Callihan's still a jobber. He's still Bray Wyatt. Boo, I'm scared! Fear me! Boo! And then he loses. Fuck. Missed it. Austin Aries and Moose was the main event. Austin Aries beat Moose. Moose got a concussion during this match.
Oh yeah.
So
he
Moose will be out.
he got fucking like brain busted on the fucking ground, bro.
Well, that's not what he got a concussion from. It was when they were on the apron and Austin Aries hit the elbow to the head. That's where he got the concussion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was fucked up. He worked the match with a concussion. Why will this computer not work? So yeah, Austin Aries is still champion. I personally, I think it was a great match, and as I told him this, you could tell, you could watch a TNA main event, and you could watch a WWE main event, and you could tell the difference. Because in this main event, it was like they worked 24/7, and everything they did was different. It wasn't a million false finishes. It wasn't, we're going to lay on the ground for 5 million hours. There was literally a moment where Moose took Austin Aries and threw him into the crowd. Like, he picked his body up and just tossed that nigga. It was funny as fuck, dude. So, yeah, Austin Aries still champion. I personally think Moose should have won here. because you built him up all that way. I guess because he got the concussion, they had no choice but to put the belt back on Aries. But whatever. This won't fucking load, and I need to know what happened on Impact. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm going to fix my computer, and while I fix my computer, I'm going to talk about this. So, is it working now? Okay, yes it is. So, people are saying that Slammiversary was the best pay-per-view ever. That's what people are saying. They're saying Slammiversary was the best TNA show ever in history, and TNA is dead now, and we need to all live in the era of Impact Wrestling and give it a chance. First of all, no. Slammiversary was not the greatest pay-per-view ever. Was it fine? Sure. It was fine. I'll give it that. But we need to give up on this. It's time to give up. Impact is never going to be anything. It's never going to be big. There was a time, yes. There was a time where they were competing with Raw, and they were getting 1,400,000 viewers every single week.
Ooh, man, that was a long time ago.
That was a long-ass time ago. We live in different times now.
Long time ago, boy.
It's not like that anymore.
Oh, shit, that was a long time ago.
And it's like I explained to him already. It doesn't matter what they do on the pay-per-view. They could do this every month, and they could have a great pay-per-view for all I care. The fact is, it doesn't matter, because guess what? Nobody's watching Impact. And because nobody's watching Impact, nobody's buying the pay-per-view. So no matter how great your pay-per-view is, you only have the same 10,000 to 20,000 people buying it. Which in the long run means nothing. I know what you're saying. Oh, but Impact, they built a lot of buzz up through the pay-per-view on social media. Surely, people are going to tune in and watch. Well, guess how many viewers watch to tune in to watch the episode after Slammiversary?
What, like 80?
299,000, which is an extra 20,000 from what they did the week before. So only another 20,000 people thought it was important to watch this Impact. Do you see what I mean? 20,000 people. That's all that they gained. Because it doesn't matter what they do on pay-per-view. It does not matter at all. You could do the best matches ever on pay-per-view. The fact is, nobody's going to buy it because nobody watches Impact. It doesn't help because they clearly don't care about Impact. Because Impact continues to be the stupidest show that I watch on TV weekly.
Oof.
Especially because if you look at last week, I don't think, maybe I did recap this, but last week on Impact, they did literally nothing to hype the pay-per-view up. They did nothing. The matches that happened on Impact. Killer Cross fought Petey Williams. Killer Cross was not on pay-per-view. Petey Williams wasn't even scheduled until Sunday. They did Grado versus Eli Drake. Once again, both men not on the pay-per-view. Joe Hendry was there. Once again, not on the pay-per-view. Some woman fought. I don't care. And then there was some other match. I think it was Sami Callihan versus some jobber. And they did this to prove that Sami Callihan has an edge to him. Yet he still lost anyway.
Yep.
So clearly he doesn't have an edge. So what are you doing on Impact to make me feel like that I have to watch your pay-per-view? You're doing nothing. Now, it would be different if every week something cool happened. Something that like people wanted to build up and see. Like when the Hardys were doing their broken shit. When they started doing their broken shit, people started watching Impact. Because it was something new and it was something different and it was something people actually enjoyed. Nowadays, Impact, they just do what every other wrestling company does. We're going to put on a few matches. They're going to be great matches. And people are going to like us for our work rate. No, they're not. Because they're not going to watch. Because, newsflash once again, wrestling fans don't care about wrestling. As much as they want to argue that they do. As much as they like to say, well, I personally like to watch Dolph Ziggler lay on the ground for 5 hours and roll up with Seth Rollins. I like the work rate they put on and the display of psychology. They don't care. They don't care about that.
Psychology, what the fuck?
Wrestling fans want two things. They want good storylines and boobies. That's what they want.
That's pretty sad.
When you fail to give either of those things, nobody's watching.
Do you want to see boobies on wrestling? That's kind of wild.
So this was the show after the pay-per-view. Keep note, after the pay-per-view. This should have been what led fans to want to watch the show more and more. Austin Aries came out. He said, I'm the world champion. We did it for you fans. Even though he's supposed to be the bad guy, I thought. Then he said, I will take on anyone from any promotion. Then Eddie Edwards came out and attacked him with a kendo stick.
Oh, yeah.
So Psycho Eddie, the guy who was a bad guy 2 months ago, who was going around trying to kill Sami Callihan and end Tommy Dreamer's career because he was sleeping with his wife, apparently. Now he's a good guy again, and he's going after Austin Aries. Okay. Taji Ishimori defeated Petey Williams. What's the story? Why are these two fighting? After they had a match, the Desi Hit Squad came out and they beat him up. Why do people care about the Desi Hit Squad? Who are those two? Who could care? Tessa Blanchard defeated Rebel. Why is Tessa Blanchard still wrestling? Why is Rebel still wrestling? Johnny Impact defeated Trevor Lee. Okay. Then once Johnny Impact defeated Trevor Lee, he said, remember when I got my face smashed by Congo Khan a couple months ago? I remember. I'm coming back for vengeance. Why didn't you go for vengeance at the pay-per-view? Brian Cage fought Matt Sydal. Again, a rematch from the pay-per-view. Brian Cage won. Who cares? This is my point. Oh, and what's her face debuted? Fucking Scarlett Bordeaux, and she's here to make wrestling sexy again.
What?
She basically is every.
What she look like?
If I can get a page with it loading, I'll show you. Oh, I guess King and the OGs talk too. I can only imagine what they said. Yo, man, we got the belts even though we didn't win the match. We in the club. We stronger than a late period, yo.
What the fuck?
Can I please?
Stronger than a
Scarlett
late
Bordeaux.
period.
Okay, well, why is there no photo of her? Can it? Really? This guy who fucking calls fucking Alexa Bliss hot doesn't have a photo of Scarlett Bordeaux, really? Scarlett. Basically, she had the best Impact promo ever. I can't even lie. She came out and she said she was going to make wrestling sexy again. Her only problem is that she went into woman empowerment, which is something we should not be discussing at all. Please stop this. And the interview girl was like, what does all that mean? And she was like,
Oh, damn, she got ass.
yeah. She was like, look, 5, you're
Fuck.
talking to a 10 right now, so shut up.
Hold on.
Yeah.
God damn, nigga.
Mm-hmm. So she's here to make wrestling sexy again because I guess she hates
She
women
can
wrestlers.
eat my Willy Wonka anytime. Okay.
I do too, so it's okay. Was
Alright.
there anything else that happened?
That's
on this
like
Impact
one. That's like
happened?
one thing they're not fucking up. All right.
Well, until they make her wrestle.
Oh.
Then
yeah.
she's gonna start wrestling, and then it's all gonna go downhill.
At least she looks good.
My point is that nobody's watching the show. So, as much as you people want to praise Impact, as much as you people want to give Impact credit, the fact is you're still not watching. You're still not giving your support. You're still not caring. And don't give me that, well, they have YouTube views now. Guess what? YouTube views don't fucking matter. YouTube views don't mean shit. We get YouTube views. Are we famous? It doesn't matter.
I wouldn't want to get famous off of this.
YouTube views,
Like, real shit.
literally, I can't repeat.
There's so much shit that I've said on this show.
People were like,
that don't need to be exposed.
if you still hate on Impact after today, you must not like wrestling. Yeah, I don't. You're right.
Well, actually, there's not much that I've said on this show that's that bad. I've only ever said.
There was that time you pulled out the ER card,
Oh, the nigger?
Yeah. which I don't know why people got offended by that because you're black.
Oh, did people actually get
Yeah,
offended?
people
by
got
that?
offended by that, yeah.
Really?
They were like, how dare you say that word? That word's very offensive. Like, he's black. He's black, folks.
Like,
Now, I
like,
will...
you're acting like it's the first time you've heard a black person use like that word
Yeah.
before. Like
why
niggas be making fun too. Like we're not
Racist
all
black
we're not
people.
always mad. Like Jesus, we like to poke fun too.
Kurt Angle's black son has this happy moment sometimes.
I mean, yeah, sometimes I got my happy moments. Sometimes guys twist it.
I have a very interesting video for us to do this week.
All right.
After this one, because we're shooting 2 videos this week just for you faggots out there.
all
Oh,
right.
oh, I'm gay. How dare you?
Oh, and reminder, Emo God is coming back.
Eventually. So, I discovered... I don't even know why it took me so long to think about this.
What?
We should be doing videos based on the retarded shit of wrestling fans that I see on the internet. And we could do a weekly series. I think I'm going to call it The Most Retarded of Wrestling or something like that. Because there are literal people out there. I found something yesterday. It was like this match. I guess it happened in New Japan in like 2015. And there was a graphic for it. And it was Kota Ibushi versus like a sex doll.
Huh?
Yeah, I swear to God I found this yesterday. So every week We're gonna analyze something. Maybe we'll start with that one. We're gonna analyze something really gay in wrestling that proves why wrestling fans are retarded. And this is gonna be a new, somewhat weekly series because we never post weekly videos. Let's face it.
Oh shit.
It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's probably the best video idea I've gotten since the 25 Days of Wrestling. I'm so happy I come up with these innovative ideas for you people. So do you have anything else to say about Impact? Other than that, it's going to die.
Man, nah.
I will say, they are going to New York for Bound for Glory. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
They're going to the Melrose Ballroom, which a month ago a shooting took place there.
Oh.
So I can only hope this place gets shot up and everyone in Impact dies.
Oh. Alright.